I wish you pleasant morning today. Dear students, good morning to everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am S. Ankas. I am having the subject in botany. I am going to discuss about in 11th standard. 11th standards unit 5 plant physiology. The plant physiology is a functional organizations. These plant physiology divided into 5 chapters. The first one is transport in plants. The second one is mineral nutrition. And the third one is photosynthesis. And fourth one is respirations. And fifth one is plant growth and development. This plant physiology divided into 5 chapters. The first one is transport in plants, second one is mineral nutrition, third one is photosynthesis, then fourth one is respiration, last plant growth and development. Now I am going to discuss about transport in plants. 11.1 absorption of water. Water by plants. So what is a transports? So transports means movement of water and gases and minerals the region of one place to another place into plant cell. That is called a transport. If for example, let me draw the diagrams of root system. Above the region of that is called a shoot system. The shoot contains only leaf. Shoot contains only leaf. Water molecules mostly present in only in soil particles. It's a soil particles. Soil particles. Say root air zones. Root airs. Water molecules. Root airs. The water molecule particles contains only in water. These waters absorption process only root air zone to in root particles. So conduction of this only stem. The stem trans upward direction to conduction of only leaf. It's a water molecule move from only region of root to stem, the region of stem to leaf to perform the photosynthesis process. Photosynthesis process. That process called a transport in plants. Water molecule, water, gases and minerals move from one region to another region. That is called transports. In transport in plants, it absorbs now only, it involves only two tissue systems. The first one is conducting tissue systems. Conducting tissues are transport tissues. Transport tissues. The transport tissue that is called, the first one is phloem, then second one is xylem elements. The xylem absorbs not only water, the phloem conducts not only food materials. Food materials. The xylem absorbs not water, minerals and vitamins also. Vitamins also. There are the 4 types of xylem elements. The first one is companion cells. Second one is sieve cells and sieve tube. And phloem, parenchyma and phloem fibers. In higher plants, maximum water conducting elements, chief water conducting elements, so companion cells and sieve tube cells. Sieve tube cells, the food conducting elements. In xylem, there are 4 types of xylem elements. The first one is tracheids. The second one is vessels. And third one is xylem parenchyma. And the fourth one is xylem fibers. In higher plants, water conducting elements that is called as tracheids and vessels. Now I am going to be absorption of waters. I asked you two questions in front of you. How do waters absorb from the roots? Waters were dispersants. The first absorption of waters. How do waters absorb from this root? The first root systems. First one is root system. So roots contains only root air zones. Root air zones. Say above the region that is called a stem system. The stem resembles only leaf. Stem resembles only leaf. So soil particles then water. Water in the soil. Water soil dispersants. So water is present in the soil. First root hairs. Root hairs. So absorption of water in the pathway process. The first water in soil. The water move from this only root hairs. Root hairs. The root hairs water absorbed from this only epidermis. Epidermis to cortex. Cortex to endodermis. Endodermis to xylem. The water molecules move from this only the region of only a root air zone to reach into the xylem. Reach into the xylem. The process absorption of waters. Absorption of waters. Number one, water is present in the soil. Number two, so root hairs present only in meristematic zone of, that's a maturation zone of only root system, epidermis, then fourth one is cortex, and fifth one is endodermis, and sixth one is xylem. Sixth one is xylem. The seventh one is sulfate water molecules. The stem. The seventh is upward water movement from this region of root system to stem system. That process upward water movement in ascent of cell. Ascent of cell. The leaf involves the two types of process. Then eighth one is leaf. The leaf are involved only two processes. The first one is photosynthesis. The second one is transpirations. First one is photosynthesis. Second one is transpirations. This photosynthesis utilize the water from 1 to 2% of water are utilized in photosynthesis process. And remaining process, then 98 to 99% of waters are used in only transpiration or gas exchange process. That process are involved only in leaf systems. The first water absorbing process, the second process ascent of cell. The absorption of water in the two steps. The first one is absorption of water from root hairs to reach in the xylem. The second process ascent of cell. Ascent of cell. It's a water molecule movements only upward directions. Upward movements. Upward movements. The process are only two steps. The first step is called absorption of water, root air zone to xylem elements. The second, xylem translocate to form up only in upward directions. Upward direction. Water molecule movements only stem region. The water molecule movements only leaf region. The process called ascent of cell. In absorption of water in terrestrial plants, and land plants. From the soil, water from the soil to maintain turgid in nature, turgid in nature's metabolic activities and growth. So absorption of water, the process are involved only in terrestrial plants and land plants. Water from this only soil to maintain the turgidity, metabolic activities and growth. So what is turgidity? So turgidity means plant cells. So water is absorbed from this only region of another types of cells. That's a higher concentration to low concentration. So water molecule from this only higher concentration to lower concentration with the help of semipermeable membranes. So it increases the level of only water concentration level increase within the cells. The cell become only in turgid nature. Cell become only turgid or solens. Cell become only solid nature or turgid natures. So water molecules absorbed from this only they near the cells or adjacent cells from this higher concentration to lower concentration with the semi-permeable membranes. With the help of this only semi-permeable membrane, the cells become only turgid nature. This will become only in solid nature. That type of process called turgidity. So metabolic activities process are involved only in synthesis and breakdown the molecules. Breakdown the molecules involve only metabolic activities process within the cell. The next one is growth. So growth is to increase the size of mass of weight of the in plant cells. That process called growth. It's involved only terrestrial plants and land plants. Terrestrial plants and land plants from this absorption of water from this only higher concentration to then lower concentration gradients. That is called absorption of water in plants. Which parts of the plant body are used or absorption of water in the process? In root. So root is the absorption of water from the plant body. Root is the absorption of water in the plant body. Now I am going to draw about only structure of roots. Structure of roots. The roots first one is developed from only radicle of the embryo. So root is developed from only radicle of the embryo. The root is developed from where? The root is developed from only radicle of the embryo. It's developed from only primary roots, secondary roots and tertiary roots. The roots tip of the region is covered by the root capsules. Root capsules. These root capsules are providing or protecting layer of only in root apex regions. Root apex region. The second zone that is called zone of divisions. Zone of divisions. So zone of divisions are involved only in meristematic characters. One cells become developed into two cells become developed into and multiply the process. Multiply the process are involved only zone of divisions. The next zone that is called third zone is zone of elongations. Zone of elongation. Then third zone. The zone 1 is zone of division. Zone 2 is zone of elongation. Zone 3 is zone of maturations. These maturation zones contains only root hairs. Maturation zones contains only root hairs. These root hairs only absorption of water. Root hairs contains only absorption of only water. These epidermal zones, epidermal regions. These epidermals extends in growth, that is called root hairs. Where it is originated from this root hairs? The root hairs originated from this only epidermal zones. This epidermal region extends in outgrowth. Extends of only outgrowth. It is a unicellular without cuticles. Without cuticles. So epidermal region, this epidermal region's extension growth, that is called root hairs. The root hairs only unicellular and without cuticles. These root hairs absorption of water from this only in soil particles. This root hairs absorption of water from this soil particle. That process called imbibition. The process called imbibition. The imbibition means absorption of water, large amount of waters become swollen natures. The imbibition means absorption of water in the cells. These cells became swollen. Became swollen nature, that is called imbibition. The large amount of water absorbed from this only root hairs. These cells become swollen nature, that is called imbibitions. The structure of root systems, there are three types of zone. The first one is zone of division, the second one is zone of elongation, and third one is zone of maturation. This zone of maturation contains only root hairs. The root hairs only absorption of water from this only soil particle. The root hairs only extension growth of only epidermal zones. Extension growth of only epidermal regions. It's a unicellular without cuticles. Without cuticles. This is the type of only a structure of root system. Structure of root systems. Next one is water absorption root system. It may be two process. The first one is active process. The mechanism of water absorptions. Mechanism of water absorptions to energy requires. So absorption of water molecule from this only in active force with help of only energy requirements in the cell, that is called active absorption. It involves against of concentration gradients. So low concentration to higher concentration. Water molecule move from this only. Low concentration to then higher concentrations. That process requirement of only energy. These agents of concentration gradients are involved only active transport in plants. This one is passive transports. So mechanism are involved due to water transport without energy. Without energy are involved only passive transport. So concentration gradients, higher concentration to and lower concentrations. So active transports and passive transports. So water molecule movements only higher gradients to then lower gradients of water molecule with the help of semi-permeable membranes without force of energy. Does not involve the requirement of energy in passive transport process. With the energies or requirement process are involved only active transports in water absorption in plants. The next one is the path of water across the root systems. The path of water across in root cell. It involves only two-way process. The first process, that is called imbibition. The imbibition means soil particles presence of only water molecule. These water molecules absorption of only root hairs. These water molecules, let's say epidermal cells, root hairs. These water molecules absorptions only root hairs with the help of only imbibition process. Large amount of water molecules absorbed from this only. These cells become swollen nature, that is called imbibition. Next one is osmosis. These root hairs translocate to form of only water molecule from this only cortex, endodermis, pericycle and xylem. The water molecules reaches from this only root hair zone to then reach in only xylem elements. The process it involves only osmosis. osmosis, water molecule move from this one higher concentration and lower concentration with help of only semi-permeable membrane. With help of only semi-permeable membrane. That process are involved only osmosis. It's a path of water across the root cells in the two-way process. The first wave process that is called imbibition, second wave process that is called osmosis. There are further divided into three pathways. It involves only absorption of waters. The first one is apoplast pathway. Apoplast pathway. Then second one is symplast pathway. And third one is transmembranes. Transmembrane pathway or vacuolar pathway. Let me discuss about one by one. First one is apoplast pathway, second one is symplast pathway, and third one is transmembrane pathway. So water transport from only one region to another region. The first one is the three types of pathway. The first one is apoplast pathway, second one is symplast pathway, and third one is a transmembrane or vacuolar pathway. So that's a root cells. It's a epidermal zones. It's a epidermal zones. These epidermal zones extension growth that is called root hairs. These epidermal zones extension growth that is called root hairs. The root hairs unicellular extends from this only epidermal zones without cuticles. Without a cuticle, that is called root hairs. The soil particles, the soil particles contains only in cortex. The next region that is called cortex. So cortex that is made up of homogeneous cells. Cortex fully made up of only homogeneous cells, only parenchymal cells with the intercellular space. It's a first region that is called root hair. The second that is called epidermis, and third zone that is called cortex. Cortex fully made up of homogeneous tissue, parenchymal cells with a lot of intercellular space. Third zone that is called cortex. Then fourth one is endodermis. It's a innermost layer in barrel shaped, that is called endodermis. Endodermis is a barrel shaped vertical zone arranged single layer. It's the innermost layer of cortex that is called endodermis. This endodermis region transversely thickening of the cells. That is called Casparian strips. So tangential cells are only made up of only suberin. This layer that is called Casparian strips. It is made up of suberin. This suberin not allowed to the in any other water molecules and minerals. It's a impermeable layer. Suberin denotes only impermeable. Which one's impermeable layer? That is called endodermal cells with presence of only suberins. Suberins is only substances. This substance is made up of only suberin. It involves only impermeable layers. Not allowed to any other water molecules, any other minerals, and any other food sources. The inner two layer that is called in pericycle. The few layers arranged only in pericycles. Few layers arranged only in pericycle. Pericycles. The next one is parenchymal cells, xylem parenchyma. xylem parenchyma, xylem vessels. Xylem vessels. So water molecules presence of only soil particles. These water molecules presence only absorption of only root air zone to epidermis, cortex, endodermis, pericycle to reach the xylem levels. To reach the xylem, that process called absorption of water by the process osmosis. By the process osmosis. So what is apoplast pathway? So apoplast pathway. So in these words derived from only Greek words. The apoplast pathway process, the apoplast words derived from only Greek words. So apo means away. Plast means to cell. So water molecules move from only away from the cells. Away from the cells, the region of only root air zone to epidermal zones. It's from this only, it involves only a cell wall and a intercellular space. Then cell wall and a intercellular space. The water molecule movements only cell wall and a intercellular space. Water molecule movements only cell wall and a intercellular space. Cell wall and a intercellular space to reach the only without Casper strips. Without Casper strips. That cell is called a passage cells. What is passage cells? The passage cells, so protoxylem innermost layer, that is called a without Casper strips. Without Casper strips, that cell is called a passage cell. These passage cells only allowed to only water molecule. But these Casper strips endodermal cells without allowed to the water molecules. We can say impermeable layer. But these passage cells only allowed to the water molecule. So move from only a cortex to endodermal regions, the endodermis to pericycle, the pericycle to phloem parenchyma to xylem vessels. Xylem vessels, that is called apoplast pathway. So what is apoplast pathway? So apoplast pathway is derived from only Greek words. So apo refers to away from the cell, plast refers to cell. Water molecule region of move from only root air zone to, it involves only plant cells, the cell wall and intercellular space. Cell wall and intercellular space move from this only higher concentration to lower concentration with the help of only semi-permeable membrane. With the help of only semi-permeable membrane, that is called apoplast pathway process. The second one is symplast pathway. Symplast. It's also derived from only Greek words. It's also derived from only Greek words. So sim means within cells. Within. Plast means cell. Plast means cells. So water molecule move from this only root air zone to in epidermis regions with a central cell. That's a cell wall into in the cytoplasm regions. To cell wall into cytoplasm regions. The cell wall into cytoplasm region. The cell wall into cytoplasm region. The cell wall into cytoplasm region of only in passage cells. So water molecule movements only cell wall and cytoplasmic regions. Cytoplasmic region through the plasmodesmata. It's a kind of plant cells. So another one types of plant cells. Another one types of plant cells. So water molecule move from this only root air zone to epidermal zones. This only through the only plasmodesmata. Through the only plasmodesmata. Plasmodesmata. So plasmodesmata is a two adjacent cells. It's interlinked to the two cells, that is called a plasmodesmata. So any other substance move from this only through the cell wall, and plasmodesmata, through the cell wall and plasmodesmata. That process called a symplast pathway. So water molecule move from this only higher concentration, lower concentration, the root air zone to xylem vessels elements. Xylem vessels elements move from only cell to cell through the plasmodesmata. That process called a symplast pathway. Then third one is Third one is transmembrane pathway. Transmembrane pathway. This transmembrane pathway, the water molecule move from only the cell to cells through the plasmidesmata and cell membrane and tonoplast cells. Tonoplast. So tonoplast now it is vacuolar cells. The plant cells contains vacuolar cells. This plant cells contains vacuolar cells. This plant cells contains vacuolar cells. So water molecule move from only cell wall and cytoplasmic membrane and cell vacuoles. That membrane, another membrane. It involves only two membrane systems. Two membrane system. One is cell membrane. So another one is tonoplast membranes. So tonoplast is a vacuole surrounded by the membrane, that is called tonoplast. So vacuolar surrounded by the membrane, that is called a tonoplast. Water molecule move from only root air zones, epidermal zones, and the cell wall covered by cytoplasmic region, the cell membrane and tonoplast. So only one side of way. Water molecule move from only a region of only root air zone to reach to the xylem vessel. That process called a transmembrane system. There are the three types of pathway. The first one is apoplast pathway, the second one is symplast pathway, and third one is transmembrane pathway or vacuolar pathway. So apoplast pathway, water molecule move from only a cell wall and intercellular space. To reach the only xylem vessel elements. But the symplast pathway, water molecule move from only cell to cells. It involves only cell membrane. Cell to cell through the plasmidesmata. To reach the only root air zone to xylem vessel. That process called the symplast pathway. And third one is transmembrane system. This transmembrane system are one of the two membrane system. One is cell membrane system, another one is tonoplast membrane. The cell membrane system and tonoplast membrane. There are two membrane system are involved only in transmembrane system or vacuolar pathway. The water molecule move from only a root air zone to cell to cell through the plasmidesmata. It involves only one side of vacuolar regions. To reach the only xylem vessels. That process called the transmembrane pathway. So how to involve only in symplast pathway from this only cell to cell. Water molecule from only root air zone to then xylem vessels. The first root hairs and epidermal zones. It's a cortical zonal regions. Cortex, then endodermis, fasciculus. So water molecule move from only soil particle to root hairs. These root hairs only soil particles, so hypotonic solutions. But root hairs contains only hypertonic. So water more concentration here only hypotonic, but less concentration of water molecule here only in root hairs. Less water molecule contains. That's why water molecules contains only less in root hairs, but water molecule contains concentrations more in only in hypotonic solution. So water molecule movements only water potential is a negative or zero or negative in the water potential. This water molecule movements only region of hypotonic solution to hypertonic region. Say for example, say -1 here the water hypotonic solution is called -2. Water molecule movements from hypotonic solution to hypertonic region. But these regions water molecules solvents. It's a more concentration here in water molecule, but it cannot to hypotonic solution. But this hypertonic solution, the adjacent cells contains only minerals. So minerals are absorption of only in hypotonic solutions. Minerals also absorption only, let's say sodium and calcium. Some types of minerals absorbed in the adjacent cells. This concentration more increase. but this water molecule concentration is only -3, -4, -5 and -6. For hypotonic solution to hypertonic, and hypotonic solution to hypotonic solution to hypertonic. So concentration moved to from this only region of only higher concentration to lower concentration. Water molecule moved to here with the help of only plasma desmata. The cell to cell adjacent cell, that is called a plasma desmata. Water molecule moved from two case, water molecule moved from this case, water molecule moved from this near to the only passage cells and xylem vessels. Xylem vessels. This method of for involves only a Simplast pathway. The water molecule movement is only hypotonic solution to hypertonic, higher concentration to and lower concentration. But its water potential is always only is a negative. Water potentials may always in only in negative charges. So -1 to -2 water molecule move to here. So -2 and -3 water molecule move to here. So -3 to -4 water molecule move to here. These solutions adjacent cells only absorption only in mineral nutrients. The process called Simplast pathway. Are involved. For the conclusion for these chapters in water absorption by the root hairs, there are three pathways. The first one is apoplast pathway, second one is Simplast pathway, and third one is transmembrane pathway. The first apoplast pathway are involved in the movement of water through the intracellular space and the wall of the cells. Intracellular space and the wall of the cells are involved only apoplast pathway. The second one is does not involve the crossing any other membranes. Any other cell membrane does not involve the apoplast pathway. So depend on gradients. The gradients means so water molecule movements higher concentration to lower concentration with the help of the only semi-permeable membrane. It involves only passive absorption process by the osmosis. It involves the apoplast pathway. So more water absorption is only in apoplast pathway. More water absorption where the more absorption of water from only apoplast pathway from the region of root hair region to root hairs to xylem vessels. The second is Simplast pathway. The Simplast pathway are the movement of water molecule from the cell to cytoplasm. With the intercellular movement with the help of only plasma desmata. So plasma desmata means say adjacent cells to adjacent cells interconnected the link the two adjacent, that is called plasma desmata. Plasma desmata to two adjacent cells, that is called interconnected. It involves only Simplast pathway. So water entry to the cell through the cell membrane. Water entry through the cell wall and cell membrane also. Cell membrane. And third one is less water is absorbed from only Simplast pathway. What is less water is absorbed from the Simplast pathway? Only less water is absorbed from only Simplast pathway. And third system that is called a transmembrane pathway system. This transmembrane process are involved only water travels through the cell one side and exit from the cells. The cell and another types of cells, water movements only one side of the cells, exit from this other cells. It involves only cell wall, cell membrane and tonoplast. It involves only two membrane system. One membrane is a cell membrane, so another one is system that is called a tonoplast membrane. So water crosses at least two membrane for each cells. The first membrane that is called a cell membrane. The second membrane that is called a tonoplast. So tonoplast is covered by the vacuoles. So vacuoles covered by the membrane that is called tonoplast. So transport across the only tonoplast is also involved in this process, transmembrane system. That's all over. We will pass on the next class.